News about rain. The biggest experiment ever to make it rain when we want it to is now, soon to begin rather, in central Spain. It's just one part of a huge plan by the United Nations to study the weather on Earth more accurately than ever before. And for the next 5 years, they've chosen 10,000 square kilometres in Spain as the stage for their new project. It's the ideal country, they say, partly because it doesn't usually rain there a great deal, and partly because scientists have already been recording weather changes there for some time. Now, experts from almost every country in the world will get together to try and make it rain. Although this has been tried before, it's never been done on such a grand scale. What will happen is that planes will be flown up through the clouds, and millions of tiny chemical crystals will be dropped into them. This should make the water droplets in the clouds heavier, and that extra weight should force the clouds to turn into rain. The United Nations say that if this experiment works, it'll be possible to make it rain on demand in other countries as well, especially in the desperately poor desert lands of Africa and Asia.
It's famous for saying, everyone complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it. Well, obviously, to control the weather, you'd have to have superpowers. A simple thunderstorm has more energy than a hydrogen bomb. So to control the weather is very difficult. The CIA tried it during the Vietnam War. They tried to seed the clouds with crystals, iodide crystals, that form nuclei to form rain clouds to stimulate a monsoon season. The CIA did not like the Viet Cong, and the Viet Cong would operate in the jungles. So why not stop them in their tracks by seeding the clouds and creating an artificial monsoon? Well, that was a failure. And it's very humbling knowing that many countries have tried to control the weather. None of these harebrained schemes have actually worked. However, now that we have global warming, some people are saying that we really should think about altering the weather itself. There is a doomsday plan proposed by a Nobel laureate, and that is that if the greenhouse effect spirals out of control, we should put rockets to shoot pollutants into the atmosphere to reflect sunlight back into outer space. That would be a doomsday mechanism to control the weather. But weather control is really for a Type 1 civilization, minimum 100 years into the future.
Hemen bir anne çocuklarını almış. Gel. Gel. Gel, gel, gel. Gel, gel, gel. Gel. Gel sen de çabuk gel. Çabuk gel. Bırak onları gel. Bırak onları.
Evet, mutlu. 112 ara.